Hey everybody, Mountain Ridge Powdery, Jen here. I've centered 2 pounds of clay here and I wanted to show you how I do my olive oil bottles. So here we go. I didn't want to bore you with the centering. I can do another tutorial on that. But what I'm going to do here is just make sure this is nice and centered. And then you get to add some water and push down in the middle. I keep my thumb right in the center. I use sponges for everything. Helps keep things smooth, and then you just press straight down. If you're a beginner, I always suggest you take a needle tool. Oops. This is right here. Take one of these needle tools. And I put it in the bottom to see where we're at as far as thickness. Right now, pretty thick. I keep it thick until I've pulled the walls as far as I want to the side. So right now I am pushing from the inside, pushing from the outside, and pulling straight up. Lobster claw, index finger and thumb. And keep doing that until you have it pulled to the height you want. And clean out the middle a little bit. Okay. Press in from the bottom and press from the inside, and you lighten your grip as you pull up. As you get to the top, you gently let go. So what I do with these olive oil bottles is I like to shape this and just pull a little bit with both my palms on the form. And then I go back in again. As I said, as you push and pull, you lighten your grip as you go up. Lighten, 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 lighten. There we go. Excuse my elbow in these videos. I gotta learn where to place my camera times. A little bump inside that I'm smoothing out. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. Get some more water in the form. Nothing worse than finding a dry patch as you're pulling. All right, I'm going to pull again. Got a little hiccup in there. What that is a piece of clay that I should have gotten out first. Sometimes that can really mess up your pull. Oops, now it's running away from me. Okay. Clean up the inside. That's about where I wanted. I'm going to play again with the form by pulling up on just the side walls. Now as you come back down, it's nice to even out your clay that way. As you know, we're always pulling up, but it's also okay to pull down. I'm going to straighten out my sides a little bit here. This is a rubber rib. I use metal ones too, which is towards the end so I can really get it all smoothed out. This just helps get a lot of the slip off from all the water I put on there. All right. I'm going to get some of the water out from down below. So you don't ever want water settled in there. Makes it hard for the piece to dry, and also you can crack the bottom while it's drying. So we wet it a lot and then we dry it. clean it up. So my olive oil bottles like to have a little form to them. Some of them are straight, no, but not at the top. So I'm gonna go back in here and pull some of this up. There we go. See how that rib helps me form that? Okay, so now the tricky part is getting this formed up above. I'm getting a little weakness in this area right at the top, so I have to be very careful how I'm going to pull this up some more. I'm gonna go just like that though. To be a nice, probably 10-inch olive oil bottle. So what I'm doing on the top is pinching my index finger and my thumb on my right hand to bring this top in more so that it can hold an olive oil bottle pour, or here, one of these. So this has to fit in there, which is just about there. So what I do is I keep testing that area as I form the top. Right now I'm going to make the bottom part here a little thinner, which I can do with my rib. Like I said, I use these rubber ribs and metal ones, and I also have wood ones, so they all play a part in my throwing. Everybody has their preferences too. I don't know if I have a preference for whatever the use is. So for instance, this rib right now, I have the preference that it smooths out my walls really nice. And then when I get to the end of forming everything, I use the metal rib to really smooth it all out. So yes, right now I've cleaned all that slip up and I am putting more water on. And I'm going to pull this neck up some more to make it a little bit thinner and taller. Can't really see what I'm doing to the top here, which I need to have a camera on top at some point. But I am pulling it up and smoothing out the lip of it. There we go. Just like that. An olive oil bottle. I have to clean this up. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more of a lip on here so it keeps it strong. You don't want any of your areas that can bang on countertops or on pans or pots to be too thin, because it's really discouraging for your customers or for yourself to get a chipped area where it could have been reinforced a little bit better. So that's what I do. I also take one of these simple wood edgers, get it wet, and I clean up my bottom. Just like that. I take my handy dandy tool that I got from Old Forge Creations in the UK. So it has, I talk about this tool a lot. Really has saved me time in trimming. It has the large footed bottom and the smaller one. So I use this side for mugs, this side for bowls or olive oil bottles. And I just run it along. I wet it all the time. Any tools you're going to use, keep them wet. Clean up the bottom just like that. I'll show you in a second what it looks like. I'm going to clean up the side again with my wood tool. And then one more time, clean this up again. And then we take a sponge and finish it. Just like that. I have an olive oil bottle. Beautiful. See the footing down here? Thicker lip on top. There you go. Thanks for watching. Any comments I appreciate. Be kind. I'm new to YouTube, so please subscribe and help me out as a small business person. I always appreciate any kind comments or constructive criticism. If you have any ideas how I can do better, let me know. Oh, I got clear right here. Anyway, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day.